Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I'm just a girl obsessed with the spooky corners of the internet, and today, I've got a story that'll send shivers down your spine. If you're into creepy tales, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's next. Trust me, this one's a wild ride, so grab a cozy drink, dim the lights, and let's dive in. I grew up in the late 90s, when the internet was this clunky, magical place. You'd wait ages for that screeching dial-up modem to connect, and suddenly, you were in a digital playground, chat rooms, fan sites, all that nostalgic goodness. But there were dark corners, too, places you weren't meant to find. This story starts in 1998, in a small Ohio town, with something called the dial-up shadow. It's not just a website. It's something that finds you and never lets go. It's 1998 and I'm 15, sneaking onto my family's Dell PC in the living room after my mom's asleep. I'm in an AOL chat room called Mystery Haven, a quirky spot where teens like me swapped X-Files theories, debated Y2K conspiracies, or passed around those creepy chain emails. You know, the ones swearing you'd get cursed if you didn't forward them to 10 friends. My screen name was StarChaser98, which I thought was super cool. That's where I met Alex, who went by Night Seeker. Alex wasn't like the trolls spamming ASCII art or quoting South Park. His messages were short, cryptic, like, "The internet's got secrets, Emily. Ever find one?" I figured he was just being dramatic, but we clicked. We'd chat on AIM after school, geeking out over NSYNC, Final Fantasy VII, and weird websites, like a GeoCities page about haunted malls or a MIDI file that sounded like a warped lullaby. He was my kind of strange. One night, Alex messaged me, "Want to see something nobody knows about? Check out the dial-up shadow." I asked what it was, and he sent a URL, http://shadow, dial-up.net. No explanation, just loaded at 3:33 a.m. alone. I rolled my eyes. 3:33 a.m. sounded like a Goosebumps plot. But Alex wasn't a prankster, and I was curious. So, I set my alarm, waited till the house was quiet, and typed the URL into Internet Explorer. The modem screeched louder than usual, like it was choking. The screen went black, then loaded a plain page, a gray background with a single chat window, like an old IRC client, but no user list, no menus. Just a blinking cursor, and who's there? I typed, StarChaser98, and hit enter. The cursor blinked forever, then a message appeared. "Welcome, Emily." My stomach dropped. I never told Alex my real name. I never told anyone online my real name. Okay, you're probably thinking I should have shut it down right there. I know. But I was 15, and the internet felt like this safe, untouchable world. I typed, "How do you know my name?" The response came instantly. "We know you, Emily. We've always known you." My speakers crackled with static, and I swear I heard a voice, a low, garbled whisper saying, "Stay." I yanked off my headphones, hands shaking. The chat window kept going. "Don't leave, Emily. Alex is waiting." I messaged Alex on AIM, demanding to know what was up. No reply. His status was offline, which was odd. He was always online at night. I tried the dial-up shadow again, but it gave a 404 error. The next day, I kept checking AIM, but Alex was gone. His profile was deleted, like he'd never existed. I tried emailing him through AOL, but the address bounced back. I even searched for his Angelfire page, a shrine to the Blair Witch Project he'd bragged about. It was gone. Then things got weird. My Discman started turning on at night, playing static instead of my Spice Girls CD. I'd hear whispers in the static, too faint to make out, but they felt like my name. My computer started acting up, browser opening to a blank page with that same chat window. One day, I found a floppy disk in my backpack labeled Shadow. I didn't put it there. When I loaded it, it was a text file. "Why did you leave, Emily?" I showed it to my best friend, Sarah, but she thought I was pranking her. "You're just trying to scare me," she said. I wasn't. I stopped going online, sticking to my Tamagotchi, and avoiding the living room. But one night, I woke to the dial-up sound. It was 3:33 a.m., and the computer was on, screen glowing with the dial-up shadow. The chat window said, "We miss you, Emily. Look outside." I peeked through my blinds, heart pounding. Across the street, under a streetlight, stood a figure, just a shadow. No face, no shape. It stared at my house. I blinked, and it was gone. My modem screeched, and the screen went black. Fast forward to 2025. I'm 25, living in Columbus, working as a graphic designer. I hadn't thought about the dial-up shadow in years. It was just a creepy teenage memory, something I blamed on too many Buffy episodes. Then last month, I got an email from Nightseeker at dialup.net. Dial-up. Net shut down in 2003, so I figured it was spam. The subject was, "You never forgot." The message read, "Hey, Emily, it's Alex. I found it again. Check your old AIM. 3:33 a.m. tonight." I laughed. Who keeps an email address for 27 years? But it got under my skin. I still had that old Dell in my storage unit, a nostalgic relic I couldn't toss. I dragged it to my apartment, plugged it in, and installed AIM from a backup disk. At 3:33 a.m., the modem connected. Impossible, since I don't have a landline. The screen loaded the dial-up shadow. Same gray page, same chat window. But now there was a voice chat button. Listen. I clicked it, and my speakers hissed with static. A voice came through. Alex's, I'd swear, but warped, like he was underwater. "Emily, you left me here. Come back." My laptop's webcam light flicked on, though I was using the Dell. The screen showed my apartment from above like a ceiling camera I don't have. In the corner, a shadow stood, just like the one in '98. I slammed the Dell shut, unplugged it, but the webcam light stayed on. I called Sarah, now a teacher in Dayton. I sent her the email. She thought it was a hacker. "Some creep phishing you," she said. Her IT guy traced it, but the server didn't exist. "It's coming from nowhere," he said. I asked Sarah to check on Alex, using the hometown he'd mentioned. She called back, voice shaky. "Emily, Alex went missing in 1998. Vanished after you stopped chatting." I couldn't let it go. I searched for the dial-up shadow online. Mostly dead links or vague 2000s forum posts. But on a retro internet board, 90s web, I found a thread. Dial-up shadow, real or hoax? The poster, faded pixel, described the gray page, the chat window, the static voice. They'd been contacted by a dead friend, begging them to come back. One reply from a deleted user. "It's not a website. It's a trap. Don't answer the shadow." I posted, asking for more. Minutes later, a DM from Quiet Dial. "Stop asking. They're watching." I replied, demanding who they were. No answer. But my email pinged, Nightseeker at dialup.net. "You're upsetting them, Emily. Meet me at the dial-up shadow." 3:33 a.m. Attached was a grainy video. A dark room with old PCs, all running the dial-up shadow. People sat at the screens, frozen, faces blank. One turned to the camera, Alex, eyes empty. I don't remember him in a place like that. Last night, my TV turned on at 3:33 a.m., showing static. The whispers were back, chanting my name. I tried recording it, but my phone loaded the dial-up shadow. The chat window said, "We're waiting, Emily. Come home." I threw my phone across the room, but the whispers came from the walls, the ceiling, everywhere. I unplugged everything, but the static kept going. I drove to my mom's in my hometown, needing answers. I told her about the dial-up shadow, expecting her to laugh. Instead, she looked scared. "You don't remember the cafe, do you?" She mentioned Cyberzone, an internet cafe from '97. I'd sneak out, coming home with floppy disks, muttering about the shadow. She thought I was just internet obsessed, but Cyberzone burned down in '98, and some kids, including Alex, went missing. I don't recall any of this. I found Cyberzone's old address, a scorched lot behind a Target. I sifted through debris and found a charred PC tower, humming, screen showing the dial-up shadow. The chat window read, "Welcome home, Emily." Footsteps behind me. I spun around, but no one was there. In the dirt, a sign-up sheet, dated 1998, had my name and Alex's. Next to his, a note. He's with the shadow now. I called Sarah, who checked police records. Cyberzone was linked to the Shadow Collective, a cult that believed the internet was a portal to immortality. They used the dial-up shadow to upload minds, calling it a digital paradise. The missing kids? They're chosen ones. Sarah found a report on Alex, last seen at Cyberzone, raving about a shadow that knows him. He was never found. Last night, another email from Night Seeker at Dial-Up.net. You left me, Emily. Come back. Attached was a photo of me in the Cyberzone lot, taken yesterday. I was alone. I don't know if the dial-up shadow is a program, a cult, or something alive in the wires. It's not done with me. If you've heard of it, comment below. I'm terrified and don't know what's next. I'm staying offline. Stay safe, and don't answer the shadow. Wow, that was creepy. If this freaked you out, hit that like button and share it. Ever find a shady website or get a weird message? Drop it in the comments. I read everyone. Subscribe for more spooky stories, and I'll see you next time. Until then, keep your Wi-Fi off and your doors locked. Good night.